Tyrone Cash, also known as Leonard Williams, is the first Hulk, yes, before Bruce Banner, the Green Hulk. This is part two. Standing out as one of the most complex and intriguing figures in the Ultimate Marvel universe. A man driven by ambition and intellectual hubris, Cash's story is a story about the consequences of unchecked power and scientific overreach. His transformation into the first Hulk was not an accident or a selfless act, but a calculated decision driven by desire. Here we explore Tyrone Cash's origins, his powers and abilities, his role in Marvel storylines, and his legacy within the Marvel Comics landscape. Additionally, we'll chronicle all his appearances in the order of publication and analyze his impact as a character.
Professor Leonard Williams was a brilliant scientist and genius academic working at Cambridge University, revered for his expertise in bioengineering and chemistry. Born and raised in Britain, Williams's early life was marked by a relentless pursuit of knowledge. His groundbreaking work in human enhancement technologies placed him at the forefront of scientific innovation. Despite his professional accolades, Williams harbored deep insecurities about his physical appearance and declining health. His self-loathing fueled a desire to use science not just to help humanity, but to perfect himself. This personal ambition often led him to push ethical boundaries, a trait that would eventually drive his transformation into Tyrone Cash. He was working on a version of the super soldier serum when he decided to mentor and teach Bruce Banner, who then joined his team.
Williams took the serum and became the first Hulk. Williams's decision to inject himself with the experimental serum marked a turning point in his life. The serum's effects were profound, transforming him into the very first Hulk. His frail and unhealthy body was replaced with a massive muscular frame, granting him superhuman abilities that far surpassed those of an ordinary human, or even the later iteration of Hulk developed by Bruce Banner. Unlike Bruce Banner's Hulk, Professor Williams retained his intellect and self-control. However, the transformation went beyond the physical. The newfound power emboldened Williams, awakening a darker side of his personality. Adopting the name Tyrone Cash, he abandoned his academic career and embraced a life of violence, crime, and indulgence. Cash traveled across Africa and Asia and South America, leaving a trail of destruction that established his reputation as a fearsome figure.
Tyrone Cash's powers derive from a perfected version of the super soldier serum, which grants him a unique combination of raw physical power and intellectual control. This is a detailed breakdown of his abilities. Superhuman strength. Cash's strength is among the most formidable in the Marvel Universe, rivaling and occasionally exceeding Bruce Banner's Hulk in specific feats. He can lift enormous weights, demolish structures, and overpower nearly any adversary in hand-to-hand combat. Enhanced stamina. Tireless in battle, Cash can sustain peak physical performance for extended periods without showing signs of fatigue. This ability makes him a relentless opponent in prolonged confrontations. Durability. His body is nearly impervious to physical harm. Bullets, blades, and even some forms of energy-based attacks are ineffective against him. This invulnerability allows him to charge into battle without hesitation. Speed and agility. Despite his massive size, Cash is surprisingly fast and agile. His speed often catches opponents off guard, allowing him to close distances quickly and outmaneuver less nimble adversaries. Regenerative healing. Cash possesses an accelerated healing factor, enabling him to recover from injuries that would be fatal to an ordinary human. This healing ability, combined with his durability, makes him extremely difficult to defeat. Genius-level intellect. Unlike Bruce Banner, whose Hulk persona is often dominated by rage, Cash retains his intellectual brilliance while in his enhanced form. This unique trait allows him to strategize and utilize his scientific expertise even during combat. Ultimate Avengers. Tyrone Cash's violent actions eventually drew the attention of S.H.I.E.L.D., the global peacekeeping organization. Recognizing his power and potential utility, S.H.I.E.L.D. recruited him into the Ultimates, a team tasked with handling high-stakes threats. However, Cash's criminal tendencies and lack of restraint often placed him at odds with his teammates. During his tenure with the Ultimates, Cash engaged in illegal activities, including the sale of super soldier formulas on the black market. These actions showcased his opportunistic nature and disregard for authority.
Confrontation with Blade and Nick Fury. Cash's behavior led to a climactic confrontation with Blade, the vampire hunter. In their encounter, Blade managed to depower Cash, leaving him vulnerable. Recognizing the immense threat Cash posed even in a weakened state, Nick Fury executed him aboard the S.H.I.E.L.D. helicarrier. This decisive act underscored the severity of Cash's crimes and the lengths S.H.I.E.L.D. was willing to go to neutralize him.
Alternate versions. Thor Corps, Secret Wars. In the Secret Wars storyline, an alternate version of Tyrone Cash appears as a member of the Thor Corps on Battleworld.
Chronological appearances. Here is a comprehensive list of all Tyrone Cash's appearances in Marvel Comics, presented in chronological order. Ultimate Comics, Avengers Vol. 2, Issue 2, May 2010. Leonard Williams debuts as Tyrone Cash, showcasing his transformation into the first Hulk and his subsequent rampage. Ultimate Comics, Avengers Vol. 2, Issue 4, May 2010. Cash's destructive spree continues, drawing the attention of S.H.I.E.L.D. Ultimate Comics, Avengers Vol. 2, Issues 1 through 6, 2010. Cash is recruited into the Ultimates and his activities are brought to light. Cash participates in missions with the Ultimates, further highlighting his complex morality and immense power. Captain Marvel and the Carol Corps, 2015, Issue 3. A brief cameo appearance, Secret Wars Battleworld, 2015. An alternate universe version of Tyrone Cash appears as a member of the Thor Corps.
Legacy and analysis. Tyrone Cash is a character that occupies a unique niche within the Marvel Universe. His journey from a brilliant scientist to a ruthless criminal underscores the ethical dilemmas associated with scientific experimentation and the corrupting influence of unchecked ambition. Additionally, his alternate portrayal in Secret Wars expands his potential as a multidimensional character who can adapt to different narratives and settings. The Hulk archetype, a memorable addition to Marvel's roster of anti-heroes and villains.
Conclusion. Tyrone Cash remains one of the most compelling characters in the Marvel Comics canon. His transformation from a celebrated scientist to the first Hulk is a tale of ambition and power. His influence on the Hulk mythos. Tyrone Cash continues to intrigue fans and provoke thoughtful discussions about the nature of power in the Marvel Universe.